Hi, this is Deborah. I'm here to help you with this burning question. What are early menopause symptoms? You probably have visited with your doctor and asked them about some of the problems you're having. They really didn't give you answers that made you feel like they understood or could help you. Perhaps you've heard the words tossed around, premenopause symptoms or perimenopause, and you just feel you're too young for this. But what else might be explaining the way you feel? Or there's a third possibility. You've had your ovaries removed and been told to expect premenopause symptoms or perimenopause symptoms. So here's a question. When does premenopause begin? First, we have to answer, when is menopause? Well, according to all of the stuff out there, menopause happens about age 50. Another fact is premenopause begins as much as 10 to 15 years earlier. This means you can have premenopause as soon as 35 to 40 years of age. Some of the symptoms that you're going to find for early menopause is weight gain, loss of energy and fatigue. These are not normal. It's common for women to feel this way, but it's not normal. Don't buy into that. You'll even notice your hair being more dry or dull looking. And some of the other statistics are about 35 years of age, your cycle continues, but you might not have ovulation anymore. That's why women at 35 are 64% less likely to get pregnant than a 30-year-old woman. There's only 5 years difference, but yet there's this big decrease. And what happens? This is a cycle change. We don't see a change outwardly, but it's a chemical change. We'll talk about it in a minute. Childbirth is another thing. It imbalances your hormones. The less you exercise as you get older, that furthers to imbalance your hormones. So what is it? Well, it's progesterone. Progesterone and estrogen are pretty equal in your body at different times. They have jobs to do, but you stop producing as much progesterone. In other words, you're producing lower amounts. This causes something called estrogen domination. And estrogen didn't go up, it just didn't fall or lower like progesterone did. This estrogen dominance is actually tied to cancer. It increases your risk of cancer, some say by 16%, some say by as much as 50%. It also increases your risk of heart problems, like a heart attack. Women die from more heart attacks than cancer. Well, and there's one symptom that most every woman gets, in fact 50%, and you may say, well, that's not most, but it's a big symptom. And only 15% of these women get help or seek out treatment. What is this number one symptom? It's hot flashes. I can't imagine living with a hot flash. Can you? The other symptoms are, a voodoo word here, vaginal dryness, water retention. That's the big fat ankle thing where you look weird. Weight gain, and you're exercising and it doesn't come off. Insomnia. This brings more people into my office than anything else. They complain, I can't sleep anymore. What's wrong with me? And that may be the only thing. It's the start for some people. Low libido, where you're not interested but your partner is. Other things, mood swings, depression, irritability. It's when you say, I hate the world, or I don't want to meet the world. And worse yet, why in the heck did I just do that? There's headaches and migraines that can either increase or start all of a sudden. There's that unforgettable fatigue and lack of concentration. I did this, and I'm sure you have done it. And it gets more common where you put something where it doesn't belong, like the orange juice in the cabinet or the sugar in the refrigerator, and the dry skin. Wrinkles and fine lines start showing up. Along with that dull hair, it's going to start thinning. It's not because you had a baby, and it's not a thyroid problem directly, although the thyroid creates hormones or works with them. It is a combination of these early menopause symptoms, and you're just feeling crappy. You feel awful. You're unfit at moments to live with. At least that's how you feel, or that the world is unfit. But this isn't your fault. This is your hormones out of balance, and it's not normal, and it's just part of the aging process. I hate that statement. there's an answer for this, and it's easy. You just don't have to live this way. You need to look towards nature's hormones. These are things that are herbs and stuff that help promote hormonal balance when you're out of balance. And some of them are just natural hormones. DHEA is one. Melatonin is another. You need to talk to somebody who can assist you in knowing how to utilize these and what to take. And we'll be having more videos that go into more detail. You want to watch what you eat. Some actual foods will create symptoms or enhance those bad symptoms. And the facts about exercising. These are things we're going to be talking about in future videos and on our blog. It's important to know which exercises help you and which actually can hurt you. It's important to learn to take time every day for yourself to enjoy life and de-stress. If you don't do this, you're just asking for these symptoms to increase and the second half of your life to be uncomfortable. If age 50 is middle life, I want that second half for me and everyone else out there to be as fun and enjoyable as it should be. It shouldn't mean that we're on a decline and that life is over. Live that part of your life to the fullest and enjoy every minute. If you're viewing our video on a different website than our blog, here's our blog address. Come visit us to see other videos and articles. We'll see you soon.